You know, I've never forgotten when Prince Harry famously said regarding the British monarchy that nobody wanted the top job, the Queen or the King. And I thought it was so incredibly disrespectful saying that on national television, knowing the fact that there his grandmother was, basically 70 years on the throne. I mean, it just says everything about what he truly felt. And I think this was pre-Meghan Markle, so clearly he didn't have the clout or sense or common decency to understand how this operates. Of course, fast forward to 2025, and many people realise that Prince Harry's life is in tatters, all thanks to himself, more importantly, but also when you think the guiding thing that he was always pointing out alongside his cable TV actress wife, Meghan Markle, was theirs was a life of service. And if you remember, chums, the life of service basically was 1 hour a week doing charitable work. 1 hour a week. And there are questionable sort of facts or details about exactly how that charitable organisation works, allegedly. But now things are getting rather desperate. As ever, let me explain. Chums, nice to see you today here by the beautiful riverbank. Of course, this is like picturesque stuff, isn't it? It's always lovely, isn't it, at this time of year when you view this stuff, because you kind of think, oh yes, you could have a life by the river. Come the winter though, it's a different kettle of fish. And I admire anybody who's on the narrowboat life. I think it looks terrific. Even in winter, you make it look nice and cozy. But it's hard work, I know that. I've met quite a few people. And it's not as simple as you think. But of course, we all look at things, don't we, through rose-tinted glasses. And that's the problem. Some people might suggest that you look through rose-tinted glasses if you are, of course, Prince Harry. Because as we know, earlier this year, well, a couple of weeks back now, he was blown out of the water by the chair of the Centre Barley, charitable foundation. This could not be the worst, if not possible PR that could literally happen. And this is truly because Prince Harry literally had pointed out that this was his life, his dedication. And then what we found out was really he was just pushing hard and fast to try and make this particular individual support his wife over the fact that she felt she'd been bullied at a charity event, which, as many people realised, she kind of offshooted, pushed her way in, and decided alongside him to bring along the Netflix cameras. But as Dr. Sophie Chanduka pointed out, this wasn't a commercial event, it was a charitable event. And once it became commercial with Netflix involved, that pushed a lot of the rates up. So where's Harry now? Well, according to a very well-placed source, Harry's really floundering around trying to find charities that may wish to connect working with him and indeed his wife with their Archwell Foundation, with not much luck, I can tell you. Now, a lot of people suspect this is the backlash of Centre Barley, amongst other things. The Invictus Games comes with problems, to say the least. Harry's eyes, this is simply a great success and there is no problems attached. But you see, what people really want is royal stardust, whether that be, of course, Prince William's Earthshot Prize, etc. What do Harry and Meghan bring to the table? Well, a lot of confusion, a lot of bad PR, and more importantly, headlines like this regarding his recent charitable endeavours do nothing for other charities to come forward. But they're not giving in, and Harry believes that all of this will blow over and people will understand what sterling work he did. The recent visit to Ukraine was supposed to sort of emerge him as a person who was literally leading from the front. And this particular missive video, packaged out to certain charities, I've been told, as ever allegedly, was hopefully going to sort of come back with a lot of big offers, the things that they could get involved with, front with, etc. So far, the silence, according to that source, has been deafening, but Harry remains, well, positive. You see, while his wife is busy stirring pots of jam in her Montecito kitchen, selling it mass market to the masses, she believes, Harry realises that his real goal in life is that of, sort of pseudo-royal. It's the only thing that he knows. And by working with charities, he feels it cements that particular remit. But more importantly, gives him the prestige, power and position that's now only afforded to his elder brother, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince William. But Harry, apparently, is not giving in without a fight. Which charity, though, will crumble first? Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.